Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and hopefully you guys all had a happy Easter. So as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a review. I'm really excited to film this video because I've been testing this product out for the last week and a half now, and I have a full opinion on it, so I decided to sit down for you guys today and film a review. But before I start today's video, I want to give you guys a huge thank you. Just thank you so much for getting me to 2,000 subscribers. It literally means the world to me. When I started, I didn't think I would get to this point. I thought my channel would stay really small, and I mean it still is really small, but your guys' comments and support just means the world to me, and whenever I read your comments, it just brings a smile to my face. Doing YouTube and everything is just my hobby, it's my passion, it makes me so happy, and I just love filming videos for you guys and talking about makeup, and it's just such a nice community because I got to meet some really amazing people on YouTube, and I'm just so grateful to have it in my life. But I couldn't have gone here without you guys and all of your support and you guys watching my videos and giving me feedback and all of that. So thank you so much. I am planning on doing a giveaway when I hit 3,000 subscribers, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that giveaway. But anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbering and let's get right on into this video. So as you guys can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a review on this new palette from Rimmel. Now recently Rimmel came out with 3 palettes that look just like this but different shades. Obviously I picked up mine in the shade Keep Calm and Wear Gold. It's a really nice palette which we will get into, but I feel like Rimmel has kind of been in the background lately compared to other drugstore brands. I feel like this is the time of the year that every drugstore brand just, you know, comes out with so many new products that's kind of overwhelming for us beauty vloggers and stuff, because there's just so many new products. Like, you'll walk into the store this time of year and it's just new displays after new displays after new displays. So there's a lot that drugstore brands come out with this time of year, and I feel like recently Rimmel has kind of just stayed in the background. They've come out with a few things, but not as exciting as other brands. And I feel like recently they've kind of stepped up their game and brought in some things that are not as common to their brand. So they did bring out eyeshadow palettes. Now I have tried Rimmel's quads. I don't have them anymore, but I wasn't impressed by them. The pigment was kind of off. They were just not my favorite quality eyeshadow. I found them a little hard to work with, and I just reached for other palettes. I have tried their single eyeshadows, and they're just a tad too powdery for my liking. You can still obviously use them. I have one here in the shade All About That Base. It's a nice taupe that I actually do use pretty often. It is, again, on the powdery side, but you can still make the matte ones work more than the shimmery ones. When I saw they came out with these palettes, at first I was a little skeptical. I was like, they look kind of, you know, because by the packaging is pretty cheap. Like, it's just plastic, you know, there's no mirror. I was just like, I don't think I'll be impressed by this. But, you know, never judge a book by its cover. I bought it anyways. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try because you never know. Packaging is packaging. You know, it's about the quality of the actual eyeshadows. And let me just say, guys, that this palette is amazing. These palettes come with 12 shades, which is a really nice selection. I feel like you get a lot of variety in here, a good range of mattes and shimmers, so I was really happy about that. And the price on these palettes is really good as well. I think I paid around $12 to $14. I'm not exactly sure, so I will have the price somewhere on the screen for you guys. But pretty good for a drugstore palette. And at first, when I saw the price and when I saw the packaging, I was like, what the heck? Like, this should be around like $7 to $10. But after actually trying it out, I would say the price is just fine for the quality you're getting in this palette. These are called their Magnif'eyes, like eyes, Magnif'eyes eyeshadow palettes. So, you know, Rimmel always does like this play on words, like they have their Scandal eyes and now they're Magnif'eyes, and they always just like to do little play on words like that, which I think is cute. I am wearing this palette on my eyes today. I used this taupe shade in the crease. I used a mixture of these 2 browns in the outer corner, and then I used this beautiful like rose gold on my lid, and I love how the look turned out. These shadows blend really nicely. They're super easy to work with. When I first, you know, opened this, I was expecting to get that powdery consistency, but when I dipped my brush in it, like you do get a bit of that powdery-ness, but not as much as their singles. And then it doesn't cause much fallout on the eyes, like just a tiny little bit. But usually to fix that, I just take a nice big fluffy brush and do this, and the fallout is gone. Another way you can prevent fallout is just making sure you tap off your brush before going in on the eyes, and then you won't get fallout with this palette, which is an easy fix. And that's really the only con I would have about it. I do wish this palette did have like a nice gold. You guys know how I'm obsessed with my gold shades, but I still do like the color selection. I think you can get some nice looks out of this. You have some nice shimmer shades, nice matte shades, some dark chocolatey browns, and then you have a nice navy back here to work with. So I think it's a nice shade selection. You can definitely create a lot of looks. This palette is perfect for anyone who just wants an everyday natural palette that they can really use on any occasion, because you can use this on an everyday basis if you just use some of the neutral shades, or you can make your eye look more smoky if you add more of the browns or the blues back here. So it's definitely a versatile palette that you can create a lot of looks with. It's definitely a nice everyday palette as well, easy to work with, easy to blend. I just was really impressed by this palette. This palette comes with 5 mattes and 7 shimmers, which I think is a nice mix. I always love having matte shades in my eyeshadow palettes. I feel like I can't create a look if I don't have enough matte shades. I always prefer, I feel like, matte shades. Even though I love my shimmer shades, I always like having more matte shades than shimmer shades. But I do feel like this palette has a nice mix of them. I don't have trouble creating a look with the matte shades that are offered, just because you have a nice just because you have 2 nice like transition shades, a nice brow bone shade, you have some deep browns, and then a deeper blue right here. So I have no problem creating a look with this. I don't have to reach for other palettes. Okay, so obviously you guys know already I'm really hooked on this palette. I think it's a great one and I'd highly recommend it to you guys. So now let's just get into the eyeshadow swatches. Okay, so as you guys just saw in me swatching all of these shades, you guys can tell how pigmented all of these shades are. Every single one of them. There's not one shade in here that is less than any other. Even the matte shades, I don't know if you guys could tell very well in the swatches, but the matte shades aren't completely flat matte. They have a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of a sheen to them, but not anything that looks shimmery or anything like that. I just feel like it gives a nicer look to the eyes, you know, once blended out. It looks more natural and just nicer when it is not full matte, like chalk matte, if you know what I mean. It just gives it a nicer consistency, blends out nicer. You know, they have this, you know, slight, like very, very slight sheen to them, but it makes them 10 times better in my opinion, and they look really, really nice on the eyes. But you guys could tell how pigmented these are and how great they just, you know, swatch. And yeah, so So yes, I am overly really impressed by this palette. I would highly recommend it to you guys if you were thinking of picking one up, or if you're looking for a great drugstore inexpensive palette that will give you great quality, you know, has a great shade selection. I would definitely go check out the new Rimmel Magnif'eyes Eyeshadow palettes. Make sure to tell me your thoughts down below on this palette, if you've tried it already or if you're wanting to try it or anything like that. And if you haven't already, make sure to go check out my Instagram. I will link that down below for you guys. My username is Lavinia. No caps, no spaces, nothing like that. And I always post a ton of pictures on my Instagram of new makeup I have. I give you guys sneak peeks of upcoming videos. I tell you guys when I'm going to upload and stuff like that. So yeah, just make sure to go follow me on there. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!